When we talk about the profit maximizing output level of the firm, actually we are discussing this under the scenario that it is a perfectly competitive market. So you may have noticed from the textbook we have learned about some features about the perfectly competitive market, where there are many buyers and the sellers in the market, and the sellers they can freely enter and exit the market, where the products sold by all sellers are homogeneous. It means that the products they are all the same in the eyes of consumers. So these are some features forming the perfectly competitive market. We're going to learn more about this in the future. Right now, so let's focus on the case. So how can we arrive to the conclusion of the marginal revenue is going to equals to the marginal cost, and the price is going to equals to the marginal revenue, and how does it become the profit maximizing output level? So we have briefly mentioned about scenario of the perfect competitive market. So in a perfectly competitive market, you can see, so this perfectly competitive market just like looks like a regular market, right? The very familiar demand supply market we have learned about. So let's go to this. So right now you see there are two curves. The left hand side we have the market. So left hand side representing the market, our well-known demand supply diagram already. And we have mentioned because since the features of the perfect competitive market for individual firm, which is in the right hand side of the diagram, you can see that individual firm is being known as a perfect competitive firm. They are being called price taker. So they can only take the price given by the market. So from the left hand side, we can see the price level, the equilibrium point of the market. So let's say $8. The individual firm, can only take the market price because they are the price taker. So this $8 will be being taken. The price taking firm is going to take the price. So it will become the price of the individual firm based on the features of the perfect competitive market. Then it will be the price of the individual firm here. And we know this in the perfect competitive market, the price is going to be the marginal revenue of the individual firm, because by selling one additional unit of the product, the firm can gain the marginal revenue equals to the price. In this price taking behavior scenario case. So this is how we set the P equals to MR here. And then we have also learned about the supply of the individual firm. The supply schedule is going to be the marginal cost schedule. It will be look like this. So we have the MC curve here being visualized put here. The profit maximizing output level Q here for this individual firm is going to be at this point here, the intersection point of MC marginal cost equals to marginal revenue based on our marginal analysis, because we know that when the marginal cost is larger than the marginal revenue, then this individual firm is going to decrease the output level. When the marginal cost is smaller than the marginal revenue, it means the marginal revenue is larger than the marginal cost. The firm is going to actually increase the output units. So the only way that the firm can maximize the profit is under this marginal analysis, where the marginal cost is going to be equals to the marginal revenue. because if the scenario is either the marginal cost is larger or the marginal revenue is larger than the marginal cost, we know that the firm is going to adjust the output level. So the individual firm is going to produce at the output level where the marginal cost is exactly being equal to the marginal revenue. Then we have noticed when we put it here in this diagram, the marginal cost is going to be equal to the marginal revenue at this point here. So this point is the profit maximizing output, where the price, which is going to be equal to the marginal revenue, as this is the price taking firm in this perfectly competitive market. And then we will have the marginal cost equals to the marginal revenue for the firm to maximize its output profit, because the only way that the firm can do is to adjust the quantity. Because this price-taking firm, this perfectly competitive firm, the only thing the firm can do is to adjust the quantity, the output level. So only by this, the general condition of profit maximization, the firm can have the highest value of the profit, which means the profit maximization. So I hope this being useful to you by using the diagrams to illustrate another way to express this general condition of profit maximization output level. Thank you for watching.